we're out for a little bit of a tip lark today. We're going to have a little look around this dump, see if we get anything special, any finds. Been here a couple of times.
Yeah.
The leaves are falling down now.
Yeah,
so
it's looking quite tricky.
It's that time of the year, so it's moving the leaves time of the year.
Yeah.
And hopefully eventually it'll rot away, and then the greenery will disappear, and then we can see everything.
Yeah.
But it'll be wet.
It'll be freezing cold. Yeah. It's
so let's
spots for another.
have a look around, see what we can find.
Yeah.
Bring you guys with us. Let's get going.
Oh, leaves everywhere, honestly. Oh, I forgot how bad it was in the autumn for the leaves. So we've now got to go through a couple of months of leaves all over the floor, so moving them out the way, having a bit of a scrape. So we'll come down to the first bit, and it looks like the diggers have been in again, which is great for us. That's what we like. We like to see diggers coming in and disturbing the ground, because they get what they want out of it, don't they? They get their full bottles and bits and pieces, and we get to scrabble around for the good little gems, don't we? So anyway, I've come across here, this first bit here that's been dug. So I haven't disturbed anything, I haven't touched anything, so I thought we'd go through it together just to see if we can find anything of any interest. Let's have a look. Oh, what a shame, the hair restorer. Oh, what lovely blue bottle that would have been. Lid of a terrine bottle. What's that? Oh, it's a metal lid of some sort of teapot, maybe. Those bottles, don't like them, like sauce bottles, aren't they? What's that? Oh, busted bottle. Oh, a sauce bottle. If we see some interesting pottery, we can get it. Lip of some sort of vase. Yeah, I think these are just broken bits. You never know though, you might find that one gem in the broken bits, so it's always worth having a look. A plain pot. That's nice bit of pottery. Oh, there's a bit of glass with gold on. Right, so yeah, I don't think there are any gems in there at all, but it was worth a look, wasn't it? It's always worth a bit of a look. Okay, let's go further in and see if we can find something exciting. Okay, we've got some broken things here. Let's have a look what we've got here. Bottle, what's that one? Inman Brothers, Hanson Lane, Halifax. Yeah, that would have been a lovely bottle, but yeah, it's broken. Oh look, oh, do collect that actually, the marmalade jar bits with writing on. I've got a few now. I was going to like put them in a frame or something like that. I have got a few, so yes, that will go in my collection. I have actually got a couple of nearly full ones of these, which I've mended, chips on the top. But yeah, I'm collecting the pieces of all different ones. I'm going to put them in a frame or something like that. So yeah, that's a craft project one. What's that? Oh, it's a teapot spout. I thought it was like a pie. A thing for a pie, you know, you stick it in. But it's not, it's a teapot spout. You know, don't collect teapot spouts. What's that? Nothing. Okay, well, just keep that little bit of pottery there. That's a little bit of a keeper. It's so hard. It really is so hard to see anything on this ground. Look, with all these leaves everywhere. So I might have to go and have a bit of a scrape somewhere down there, maybe. Oh, you didn't see me find it. Just turned it over now, and I thought, oh, I better show you this. It's a fancy handle, and I think those are the only handles that I keep now at the minute, the fancy ones. I did see Amanda Bell do a great project with handles and jam pots, marmalade jars. She stuck the handles on. If you go over to her Instagram, Amanda Bell, and yeah, she did some great little jam pot things with handles on, and they look fabulous. What a great idea. So yeah, I think I'm inspired to save fancy handles and might do something similar. Yeah, I like to be inspired by others, and yeah, that was I actually saw them in person actually on a table, so I know they looked fabulous. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Right, I can see a jar here, so let's keep moving. Keep moving and looking. This hole looks bigger. Definitely been dug. So let's have a look. What's this jar here? Has it got anything on it? It hasn't. It hasn't. But they are handy, aren't they? Very handy. I'll think about it. I'll leave that there and I'll think about it. If it was aqua, I'd have took it like a shot. But because it's clear, I might just leave it. Let's have a look in this first bit together. We've got leaves. Doesn't matter. We've got hands. We've got scrapers. And I'm fully gloved up. Fully gloved up. So, okay. Right, jar. It's broken anyway. Bottle. Right, let's not be too shy. Let's get moving. What's that? Leather. Leather with some sort of stud on it. Let's get moving these leaves. See if we can find anything. Right. Broken plain one. Okay. I didn't see a jar out the corner of my eye. There it is. You look up while you're doing stuff. Oh, it's just a screw top. You know what? I'll stick it to the side. I'll stick it. Oh, hang on. It's not plain. It's not plain at all. Oh, it's not even a screw top. Oh, Beehive brand. Oh, it's bashed. It is totally bashed. What a shame. That would just probably fall apart when I wash it. Beehive brand. Little jar there, not a screw top. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Which is about right. Right, let's see if there's any little gems floating about in here. I really should have tied my hair back because when I'm leaning forward I can't see a thing. Right, let's have a look. What's that? Beer bottle. Is it some sort of beer bottle? Harry Fernley Halifax. Yeah, you're broken anyway. But we can just see what sort of make you are. What's that? Plain. Yeah, so we'll look out for those fancy handles, I think. That's not fancy. Yeah, the leaves just create more work. Ooh. It's a lovely piece of pottery. Like, oh, I don't know what I was going to say. What sort of flower? It looks like poppy-like, but they would have done it in red, wouldn't they, if it was poppy? But yeah, it's a nice bit of pottery there, that green one. Right, I don't think there's anything in here. This has freshly been dug though, because my feet are just sinking in. Just sinking into this. Unfortunately, not fresh enough to not have the leaves on it now. Plastic. Right, we've seen that about 4 times. Every time we come here, we see that battery. Right, big jar. Yeah, was that an aqua one? Oh, smashed. A little bit smashed. Oh. Right, there's little jars. Pickle ones.
What's that we've got here? What's this? Don't know what that is. Anybody got any clues to what that might be? I'll give it to Sarah. She'll probably have a good idea about that than what I do. But there you go. A bit closer. There you go. Any ideas what that is? Screw at the bottom. Anyway. Any joy your end of the woods?
No, not really, no.
No. What about that? Do you think that's any good?
What is it? Oh, that's like a little
it's a ceramic-y thing, isn't it?
Ceramic salt.
Salt and pepper, yeah. But
yeah, I think I've got one of those.
Have you?
Already, yeah. But there's always room for another one. Yeah.
Yeah, ceramic, it could all be for a wire holder.
Yeah, but it's...
yeah, sort of really I thought first, with salt, yeah.
Oh, now you've said that though, I don't know. But it's got a funny internal screw, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that... I have got one, and I just presumed, because of what it looked like, it was for salt.
That's what I thought.
It's just that internal screw thing.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller, it's a bit of a deep bowl.
Yeah, and usually it would screw on from the outside, wouldn't it?
Any ideas what it is?
Yeah.
There's a sort of shirt.
I don't know, but...
Keep looking.
Yeah, now you said that, I don't know.
Stick it in the bag and we'll investigate it.
I will too. It looks like a little mushroom though.
Yeah. Christmas.
Ooh, Christmas.
Christmas coming.
And I've got the perfect thing for it.
There you go.
Oh.
Christmas. We're looking for Christmas
and
things
I've got
today.
One. I need to find it.
For your Christmas craft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
What
that's
about
it.
that round?
Thank you.
Oh, it's just right, so I guess nothing.
Oh, it's a lid. Yeah,
a lid.
that's a great little find.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just been doing a bit of a scan on here, and I just leant forward, and it looks like there's might be something underneath there. Don't know if you can see, sort of in this direction here. Looks like something. I was just moving these leaves here, and then I saw it. Oh, and it's a whole one. Got something white inside it. But yeah, oh, is it clear? Or is it, oh no, it's aqua. It's a little aqua bottle. That is a little beauty. Nothing on the bottom. Any chips? Oh, a tiny little chip on the neck, but know what? That is lovely. That is a really nice little find. A little bottle. Never ever tire. Oh, sorry. Got a bit excited there. Never ever tire. I find in little tiny bottles. That is a beauty. Yeah, don't know if that's the cork. No, just soil. Right, yeah, that's a keeper. Okay, let's have a look. Whatever this pile of stuff is, what's that there? Is that some, oh, is that a, oh no, it's a base. I thought it was a lid. Right, oh, what's that underneath there? Oh, it's broken. A little doll's house. Doll's tea set. Kids' tea set. Plate, what a shame, that's broken. What a pity. Right, okay, where was I going? I was going. Right, let's carry on. Let's have a look at what we've got down here. What's that? What's that thing there? Oh, it's metal. I couldn't see from up there. I thought it was like glass, but what is that? Or what was it? Oh, it looks like some sort of like flip back lid of something. Let me put my glasses on. There's no engraving on it. What? Yeah, like maybe like an ashtray, do you think, that would have had a flip? Wonder if I can use that metal. You know what I mean? So it would have hinged on those bits there and sort of flipped back. Unusual. I might keep that for a bit of craft. What's that? Oh, seeds. Let's have a little bit of a look here. I was going down to that big... Oh, what's that? Blue. What is it? Don't know. Bit blue stone, whatever that is. Not sure. You never know whether those things are out of fish tanks or something like that. Right, come on. Let's have a search down here at this little pile of things. What's that? A big aqua bottle. Oh, lovely bubbles in that. Really, really lovely bubbles. Still got its cork in it. There isn't any embossing though, which is a shame. It's a shame because that is a beautiful bottle. I love it. Can't see the aqua because there's no sun to put it against, but we'll put it next to that metal thing there. Let's have a mooch. Oh, that would have been a nice little jardiniere. Paste pot broken. Don't often see them broken. Little plain bottle. Oh, so many leaves. So many leaves. Little dish. Let's have a look what's on here. Yeah, it's just a plain bottle. Oh, what a shame, because that's a very deep aqua colour. But it's broken. And that probably was some sort of little vase. What's that? Oh, light fitting. You know what? I'm going to keep that light fitting. That brass light fitting, because that will go lovely in a craft. So yeah, definitely going to keep that. I'll put that in my bag. I won't put that in a pile because I know I'm definitely going to keep that one. Right, is there anything else in this little pile? Let's have a little look together. Iridescent glass that I can see there. Don't know if you can see that. It's purple and green, like peacock colours. It's a bottle. Another plain bottle. Right, well look, we've just done our first surface look. And so far we've got a couple of little things that are useful for crafts. So yeah, going to keep that little bayonet, brass bayonet holder. Yeah, that'll do nicely for craft.
That is a bike, I think. Any ideas about it? I'm sure Sarah will have a good clue.
let's have a little look at the bottom bit down here. Plain screw top. See if we've got any little gems. Mick's picked me up to a mystery object that we found 3 or 4 times before. Right, okay. Oh, is it a full one? Oh, it's oh, more or less. Got a little bit of chips out of it. But this, right, I've got a few at home. I've left a couple, but I don't leave them now because they're very handy. They make great plinths on me, in my storage units. Stick things on, just raise them up a little bit, so you can see them. But what are they? I absolutely have no idea, and it's only in Yorkshire and Halifax that I find these. But what are they? It's not glazed on the bottom, so that must be where it sits. And some of them have holes in, but not all the way through. They just have holes in the top bit down about 1 inch or so, maybe a couple of inches. And they're glazed, but they're so heavy. And a lot of them are like marbled, whatever that is, like brick. Yeah, it's like bricks, made out of brick stuff. What would you call that? Clay? I don't know. Anyway, my mind's gone blank. But yeah, what are they? I have no idea. But I'm going to keep it because I do use them. So yeah, that is a keeper and a super fine by Mick. Right. I'm just going to put this down and then I'll carry on searching in this little hole here.
Don't know what that is. Don't know. Having a clue. So I can guess.
Right, Mick has just thrown something up to me, so let's have a look. Oh, what is that? I have no idea. Is it like a little compact of some sort? Oh, I think it is like a little compact of some sort. Right, that needs to go in sonic cleaner at first, I think, and then see how we go from there. But that looks like a hinge. Oh, that's an exciting little find. I think it's like some sort of little makeup thing, Mick. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. I think that's the top, and that's. Can you see on there that little bit there? That looks like the little bit you'd flip back because the hinge is there, and it's got a circular design on. So I'm thinking makeup, something like that. That is a beautiful little find. It's so small as well. I wonder if it's got anything on the other side. Any writing? No, that is a little gem. Yeah, great little find. Right, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm in this hole, and he keeps showing me things. Keeps finding me great little finds. Right, let's have a look while we're here. Just putting that in my bag. And you know what? What's that there? What's that sticking out there? I wanted to look down here, but you know what? Let's come over here. What is that there? Oh, I do think it is a pipe ball. Please be whole. Please be a whole one. Oh, not quite a whole one, but oh my goodness me, that is a little beauty. We found a few pipes on here, but I think that's... Oh, has it got something on it? But it has, but I can't possibly read it. Sorry, I can't manoeuvre it in my hands. Yeah, I don't know what that says. A rounded one. That is a little beauty. Look. Pipe. Yeah. That's a great little find. Right, it was just sticking out the side. So, yeah, thank you, Rain, for washing it away, washing the soil away from it. That is a super beauty. Not quite full, but you never know. Sometimes they did cut them down when they broke. They cut them down and used them short just because, I don't know why, maybe because they didn't have the money to buy new ones. But yeah, that's a lovely little pipe, almost full. Great find. Right, let's carry on. Let me put that in my bag, nice and safe. Okay, bottles, they're just plain sauce bottles, aren't they? Let's have a look on the ground, see if there's anything exciting on here. No, bits of glass. But you need to get to the ground to find the beads and stuff. I wonder what... Is there anything else in there? No. Just a fluke throw out, I think that was. What's that? glass. Right, okay, some bottles, big bottles. I know I don't want the big bottles, so they can stay there. Right, it's still on our first little look around. See if we can see any gems anywhere. Bit of stripy glass, that's weird. Weird stripy glass. Oh, look at that. That is a nice handle. Is it worth whacking? I'm trying to whack that off. You know what? I think it might be. I might keep that. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a lid then. It's a base. But I might take that and whack that off. That back piece. Yeah, this is the place of these square ceramic things. No idea still. We're presuming it's something to do with insulators. But yeah, I do actually have a bowl of those. I will be keeping those. There's three pickle jars for Julie. Insulator thing for me. Big bottle. Don't like the big bottles. Okay, we're on the slope now, and this is the slope really where you find quite a few of the gems and what have you. And some more stuff has been laid on there as well, so we'll have a look at that. But let's have a look what's here. It's a bottle. Oh, it's got some embossing on it. What does that one say? That one's, oh, a Sloan's liniment. We found loads of those, haven't we? Sloan's amber bottle. Great for potion bottles, but I've done that now, so I don't need to collect ones unless they're different now, I think. Let's have a look. Well, let's have a look on here. So what, let's do this slope. Bit of a slope first. Oh, actually, I was just looking at that. I've just seen that there. I'll put my glasses on. It's a funny colour. Oh, like a clay marble. That is a beautiful little find. What an odd colour that is. Well, it's either marble or a bake. I don't know the difference between a baking bean and marbles, clay marbles. That is a beauty. It's got pinks in it, oranges in it. That is a lovely little find. I thought I was just looking at this jar here, on here, but you know what? It's a great little find, little marble. Now my lens keeps steaming up, so I'm going to sort it out. So don't worry if it keeps going foggy. I will look at it and get rid of the fogginess. Before I go up there, actually, I'm just going to have a look at these things that have been left. I wouldn't have said for us, but have been left on this branch. Let's have a look. Let's start down here. Oh yes, this is the place of the humongous dough bowl. Oh, look at the size of that. That is a whopper. That's huge. Sorry, I thought I saw a leg then. If I did, it's completely gone. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look what's been placed on here. Let's start down here at the bottom. Oop. And there's loads more bottles out than there was last time. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. I've got to be careful where I put my feet as well. Look, it's all over the floor. Right. Right, let's see. That's a nice bottle. Plain one. Nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, what a shame. Oh, that's a pity. That is a beautiful colour. And as always, the bottles here aren't sick. Nice little sauce. It's got a bit of a dink in it. Let's work our way up here. We'll even have a look at the ones on the floor in a minute. And put some more on maybe. Oh, that's a nice little bottle. Plain. Another plain one. Screw top. Oh, look at that windmill. Oh, I like that. I do like that windmill. Yeah, I'm tempted with the windmill. What's that? Oh, it's been some sort of glass cup or jug or something. Oh, a little amber screw top. Milk bottle. Yeah, not really my sort of thing, that style. Oh, and a ladybird. Oh, Mick's found something. Hang on. Right, remind us we're there. Oh, right, come on. I'm going to bring you with me. Like I do. Oh, you dug it out of the hole. Right, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, just seen a frog. A frog, a little tiny baby frog. Oh, let me get this. Ooh, sorry, got it. Oh right, super duper. Right, almost with Bakelite lid. That is perfect. And I'm going to say it like I always do for me glue. What's in it? It's got some orange in it. The remnants of whatever was in there. It looked like a tiny little skull then for a second, the way it was, like a little baby. Right, now that is a great find. A bottle with its Bakelite lid still on. I will definitely use that for me glue. Yeah, I've got loads of things with glue in. That is a sweet little find. Right, let's go back over here. Let's carry on what we were doing up here. I need to put that. I've seen things on the way as well. This is why I'm going to get sidetracked. What's this? Is this a broken thing or a full thing? I think that's just broken off in a line, hasn't it? It's not actually a little dish, yeah. Getting excited about that. It wasn't actually a little dish, but that is a super find. So come on, let's go back over here. Oh, try not to get distracted. Having a look at what's on this log now. Just going to put this in my bag. Don't want to forget that. That is a gem with its lid still on it. Oop. Oh, what's that? Little bottle there. What's that little one? Oh, that is a lovely little bottle. I'm going to say ink, but I'm not sure. That is a little jet. Oh, it might not be ink, but it's not a screw top. It's got a nice little shoulder, the bottom base of the neck. Nice little ridged. That is lovely. That's a keeper. Absolute keeper. Right, what else have we got? Big bottle. No. 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 Lots of jars and stuff. Right, get the sidetracked again. Right. There was just a couple of things left on there, wasn't there, to look at? Let's go this side. Right, oh, nice bit of pottery there that's fell down. That's pretty. Try and get it in a way you can see it. Yep, that made in Germany. Oh, what's that? What's that metal thing there? Oh, I don't know, but I like that. Oh, I've made it worse. Is it a rally? Off a rally bike? Oh, I like that. I'm presuming it's off a rally. Oh no, it's not. It's fucking rubbish. Sorry, absolute rubbish. Let me just wipe it. SA England. It is off a bike, because look at that, low, neutral, high, and that's like a lever. Do you think it's off a bike? I don't even know what I'm talking about, do I? I don't know, but I like that little plaque thing. I think everything else will just rust away when I've cleaned it, more than likely, but that might be a nice little badge thing to use. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. That's a little gem, I think. I was just looking back at my footprints where I'd walked on the other side of that log, and I just, from here, right, I haven't been over to have a look. That's where my foot was. It looks like a little paint palette. Don't know if you can see it here. It looks like a paint palette where I was stood. It might not be, or it might be, I don't know. My eyes could be deceiving me. And they're not deceiving me. Wow, that is, I think that's probably only the third one I've found. I think it's a paint palette. It's not got the writing on the bottom. That looks like a little paint palette. Just exactly where I was stood, you know, because I tell you, don't have your rules to follow. Always look where you've walked, because your foot disturbs the ground that you've walked on. Excuse me. And you can see new things. So look at that. Just on the other side where I was stood, a little paint palette. So that is a little gem. And it's a smaller size. It's not even square. The other ones I found are square. That one's a bit more rectangular. But that is a great little find in my footprints. Right. I shall have another little glance from this side to that side and see if I can see anything else exciting. Right, Nick's got something else for me, so sidetracked again. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Right, that got me then. Let's see what he's got for me. Oh, like a miniature milk. Oh, that's a tiny one, that. That is a tiny one. Oh, right, okay, let's have a look. Oops. Sorry, let me just move my bag, it's fine. Oh, that is a tiny, tiny one. That it? What's it got on it? Nothing, it's just got a bump on its neck, has it? Like a lump, like a ridge. That is a beauty. That is beauty. What else have you got? Jam jars. Loads of those there. Pickle. I picked up a couple of pickle for Julie. I know she wanted pickle jars. And to be honest, I could just go in my shed and get some, but I've picked her a couple out of this place, so she's got 3. So we'll leave that one there. But that is a great little find. What's that? Ooh, what's that? That is never a Christmas tree. Just talking about Christmas crafts, and I think that's a Christmas tree.
I saw that sitting there, I didn't pick it up though. I'll go over there in a second.
Yeah, I think it's a Christmas tree. Oh, it is. Look, if you look around the back, you can see it's a Christmas. Oh, that is couldn't be more perfect. I'm looking for Christmas stuff. That is perfect. Well, you know, we found a rabbit. Well, it was a hare. Call it a rabbit. A rabbit at Easter. We found that Valentine's meat juices at Valentine. We found that Santa at Christmas last year. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that sitting there. I put the bottles there. I thought I'll go over there.
Go there next, yeah. Huh? Yeah, well, I just found a paint palette in my footsteps. So there you go. Oops, a hair. So yeah, Christmas tree. What are the odds? What are the chances? Unbelievable. Right, okay, I'm going to go back over there because Mick keeps sidetracking me with great little gems. Returning to my bag, and I almost put my foot on something that looks like it might be another pipe bowl. That looks broken. But 1 second, Mick. Sorry, just finding a pipe bowl. It feels quite wobbly, so I don't think it's not got a stem on it. It's a plain one, but that is a beautiful little find. Another pipe bowl. Oh, that's great. Just when you think there's hardly going to be anything here, I've got a Christmas tree for my Christmas craft. Little mini. It might not even be a milk bottle, that, but that's lovely. And a pipe bowl. That's great. And I think Mick's got something else for me now. So, oh, I've not even made it to the bag. Don't let me forget those. Right, let's go back over and see what Mick has got for me now. Oh, another bottle with a lid on. Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, with the Bakelite lid, and that is a lovely. I wonder if it's a perfume, an aftershave one. Do you think? Let's have a look at the lid. It is. It's an aftershave one. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Let me just put that lid on. Yeah, another one with a Bakelite lid. Lovely art deco-y type thing, isn't it? 20s, 30s, that sort of thing, maybe. Right. Okay. I'm going to try and make it over. What's that there? Oh, sidetracked again. Another one of those ceramic things which I'll keep. Right, let's make it over to my bag. Right, I won't film you. Film me going over to my bag. I'll just go over to my bag and put my few little gems in there. Oh, half of one. I've got a few half of ones, so we'll pop that up on there for somebody else. A few half of ones that I keep meaning to do something with. Right, what's that? Should have brought my knee pads. What's that green thing there? Oh, it's a bowl. Tablespoons, pop that up there. Somebody else jars. Yeah, just need somebody to come and neaten this up. Get all the whole things to one side so that people can just come and take them. Alright, let's see. Alright, a few broken bottles and stuff here. Don't think there's anything super exciting. A few full ones there again. Wonder if it's worth having a scrape on this bit. Oh, there's a jam jar. Jam pot, sorry. No, wrong. Paste pot. Oh, there you go. Still got these paste pot gems here. Put that one up there. Hope that it doesn't fall down before somebody collects it. Right, let's have a look what we've got here, and then I think we're going to go for a scrape like Mick, because he seems to be finding all the good stuff, doesn't he? These leaves really just don't help. Yeah, depending what sort of project you've got going on, this is a great place for different sorts of bottles. I'm always leaving loads, and I can always come back another day to get them if I need them. Right, what's this? Oh, base. Yeah, I've just used a base on a craft, actually, on a Frankenstein craft, so I shall replace it with that one, with a panel bottle, nothing on. So, oh, another broken egg cup. They like their egg cups around here. Oh, a little milk bottle that's broken, but that has embossing on it. But yeah, I'll keep that because I have just used it. Oh, little toothbrush head. All right, yeah, I'll keep that bone toothbrush. I've got a couple of fullish ones, and a few little pieces, but they dry out nicely, those. They look really nice. I'll probably use it for something or just display it with the others. Yeah, little toothbrush head. A lovely little find off Mick again. So yeah, I'm going to be scraping on here because this seems to be the place for little gems. I just scraped out this little bottle here. We'll have a look at it together just in case. It's plain, but it's little. So yeah, you know what? I might keep that. That'd be good for a giveaway because they're not too heavy to send in the parcels. So yeah, I will keep that one. A little bottle. I'm going to stick it in my bag. Going to be good, going to be efficient. And stick it in the bag at the same time as I've dug it out. Right, I shall continue just to scrape down, and if I come across anything, I shall let you know. Have you found anything? Oh, another little bottle. Let's have a look. Oh, an amber one. Amber.
Just looking down my old digging.
Oh, it's not a screw top either. I nearly dismissed it. Oh, that's a lovely amber colour as well, actually. Look at that. That is a yellow amber. Not a brown amber. That's beautiful. And not a screw top. Oh, actually, Mick, that's a good find. That is definitely going in the bag. But look at that. But look at the colour of that, Mick. It's like a yellow amber.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beaut. And that's a keeper. Look at that nice bright pottery, but not a lot. Just need to get rid of the leaves, really. Oh my goodness me, I found something. Yep. I've not touched it. It looks like a little baby.
It's all loose slab. Very loose disorder.
Little doll or something.
A doll.
A little doll or something.
Where is it?
There. I've just scraped the leaves off and then scraped the soil.
Alright, okay, you're just about to see it. Let me get closer first. Hold on, what do you mean?
I've not touched it yet. That's exactly how I found it. Doesn't look like it's got any legs, whatever it is.
Yeah, I see it there, yeah. That's it, yeah. I was over here a minute ago. I should have carried on.
Oh, I think it has got legs. I don't know. You know what that looks like?
It's still a second, let me focus onto it. Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
But you know what that looks like?
Father Christmas.
No. It's not as bumpy, but it looks like a snow baby.
A snow baby.
And that is a bucket finalist. That is definitely. It looks like one. I'm not sure if snow babies are a little bit lumpier.
Yeah.
If like with fur coats on or something. That. Oh my goodness. That is a super great find. And I need Mick to focus in on it because.
Nice, isn't it?
That is a beautiful little. I think it's a snow baby. It's not got the bumpy coat, so I'm not sure.
It.
No, I won't lose it. I'm going to put it in my bag. But that, look at that. That is a super little find. I don't think it's lost its legs. I think that's how long its legs are. I'm not sure. Don't know, but look at that. That is a bucket list find, definitely. I haven't found one of these. No, I haven't found one. Yorkshire.
Very good.
It's the best place for finds, honestly. It's great. A lovely little find. Oh, I need to change my battery, but Mick's just thrown this at me. What is it? Oh, it's a little bird. Oh, that is a super little find. Little gilded bird on some green pottery. Oh, I wonder if you could carefully get that bird off that backing. Yeah, do you think so, with the grinder? That is a beauty, and that's a job for Mick, definitely. That would make a beautiful little brooch or pin. You know, we'll stick one of those pin things on the back with a little clip. That is lovely. Right, a mental note to self, make sure you tie your hair up before you come larking. Right, let's have a little scrape and see what we can unearth, if anything. I do a lot of scraping that you don't even get to see because it's just scraping and I find nothing. So I'm just going to keep you on just in case, because I do like you to be here when I find stuff, but I've only got so much battery. Right, yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything here. I know that sometimes can be famous last words, but yeah, just a little idea of what my plan is, to scrape the leaves off. Oh, what's that? Scrape the leaves off and oh, it's broken. Scrape the leaves off, see what's there, and then have a little bit of scrape underneath to see if we can find any little gems. Started clearing this site here underneath the log where I found all those things. I'm just putting everything up there because I'm going to have a scrape underneath here, and I've come across this bottle here, and I love the shape of that. That's a little bit like the ones that I found when we went to Yorkshire maybe 2 weeks ago, or last week, no, a couple of weeks ago, but fabulous for potion bottles. And I know I said not doing potion bottles now for a while, but if it's a thingy shaped one like that, one that's a little bit different, I will take it, because I don't find those ones very often. The little ones I find all the time, but ones like that I don't find that often, so I will be keeping that one. But yeah, I'm just clearing all this away. I'm just going to stick it all in a pile there, so if somebody else comes they can have a good route through it. But I just want to have a scrape under here, because this seems to be a place where things will be placed on there and have dropped down here. That's my thinking anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to place everything up there apart from that, which I'm going to keep. The very next bottle that I pick up is one that's embossed. It says Fennings Fever Curer, with little like measurements up the side. Fennings Fever, sorry, just wiping the dirt off, not successfully obviously. Fennings Fever Curer, so I might actually keep that one, even though it is just a clear one, but I do like the embossing. Right, okay, so 2 keepers. Oh, there's another one. Is that a long tonic one? Don't need to keep that one, do we? What's that? Oh no, it's oh no, it's not. I thought it was a Cali Fig. Is it Cali Fig? Let's have a wipe. Oh my goodness. Oh no, successors to the oh, California Fig. Successors to the California Fig syrup. Alright, so that, what does that say? Cali Fig. Oh, so it is. It's what I thought it was, but obviously a later, later, not earlier. A later one, successors to the California Fig syrup. That'll be a nice little find for someone. I don't think I need that one myself. Right, let's see if I can put some of these up there without getting sidetracked again. Okay, I shall bring you back if we find anything exciting. That's a nice little bottle. I think it's a Milton's, isn't it, with its white, does it say on the bottom? Oh, it does, it says Milton on the bottom. But yeah, it's still got some Milton's debris inside it, but yeah, a lovely orangey amber bottle, that one. I haven't got the other one to compare it to, but the other one was a bit more yellowy, wasn't it? But yeah, lovely Milton's bottle. Let's stick that there. I'll keep you with me just for a minute, just in case we unearth something else. Okay, it looks like a little bit of, I've done that bit, looks like a little bit of a graveyard here, so let's have a look, sorry. Right, let's get down. What's that? Oh, I think that would have been a little jug. Let's have a look. What's underneath all this? Little tiny jar. They're always nice. Little pots, handy. Oop. Little cup. Very tall, thin bottle. Probably would have had something like olive oil in, I would imagine. Those sort of bottles have oil in, don't they? Stick it that way. Big bottle. Make sure there's nothing underneath that, like you do. Let's have a look. Leaves. Oh gosh, I forgot all about the leaves. Oh, that's worthy of going on the little tree branch, isn't it, for someone? That's a nice little find. Is that a Bovril or Marmite? Marmite one. There you go, screw tap screw top, got millions of them. Don't do anything with them, so you can stay on there. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, I like those. I do like those ones. I am going to keep that. I think they had jam in. Has it got the mark underneath? Yep. That's God, I can't think of the name. Hartley's Jam, is it? The MF? Something like that. That's a little jam pot, and I love those little glass jam pots. As per usual with the kids, put paint in it, put glue in it, glitter, whatever. I use them. So yep, that is a little keeper. Tell you what, I'm going to be good. I'm going to put it in my bag. I'm going to put it in my bag now. I shall come back and investigate here further. Go for a little bit of a wander because I can see over there a couple of little bottle graveyards. So thought it might be worthy. Make a little scrape up there. Thought it might be worthy. So many of those. So many of those. Very useful, but oops, I've got some and I barely use them. So as per usual, we'll leave it for somebody else because we know that other people want them. Okay, let's have a look within this little graveyard here of bottles and jars and things. Maybe we'll find something that we want. Let's have a look what we've got. Oops. Okay, little screw top one. HP sauce. B Shores and Son. Too big, don't like the big ones. Nice big jar, but it's not embossed. It's not embossed, sorry. Nice big jar, but not embossed. Another big jam jar. So many of these jam jars, honestly. Another dumpy pickle jar. Right, okay, well, nothing for us in this one. A little one there, that's nice. I like the little ones, but I have got a few. And a few of which were off here. So they're not a screw top, but they're a really nice little jar. That's a broken one. Paste pot, a little tiny paste pot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that on the branch for somebody else. Oh, what a shame. That's a broken one. But yeah, I'm going to keep hold of that one. I'm going to put it on that branch for someone else. Is there any more down here that we can see? I don't think so. It just goes down. It's very, very rocky underneath here. Certainly not somewhere where you can dig. So I'll head back over there and see if we can do some scraping, and I'll put this on the tree branch because I know somebody else will appreciate that. As per usual, not made it to the branch yet because I've seen this metal ring here. Christmas is coming, and that is what we're going to do. I was going to do a wreath. I still could actually. Let me turn my camera around for a sec. I've got my hands all laden up here with stuff. I was going to do, as suggested by a dozen people, a wreath with my bucket handles. Okay, so I thought, I was laying in bed last night, honestly I was waiting for hours thinking of Christmas crafts, and I was thinking, yeah, everyone said put two handles together, blah blah blah, etc. Lots of different ideas, lots of similar ideas, but I could also do that because look, it's a ready-made circle. We could do something with that. We could make that into a Christmas wreath, couldn't we? So yeah, that is actually, I told you this was a good place for metal bits. Well, you might have seen I've said it, or it might have got chopped out of the video, but I did say this is a great place for metal bits. I found a lot of handles here and a lot of bits and pieces, and this is no exception. This is going to be a Christmas wreath. What a super find. As per usual, while I'm scraping with the camera not on, I find something. I did find another ceramic square thing. I popped it in the bag. But here we go. One of my favourites. Tall, long, thin bottle, which is a keeper. Yeah, I've just come up to this side bit here. Just where Mick is, just below Mick there. He's busy scraping. Done a little bit of a scrape on here. You watch now, I'll keep you on. And you won't see anything else. Which is quite common, quite usual. Right, just back to scrape, but I can see virtually unearthed already up there a bottle, so let's have a look. Oh, it's a nice shape, it's got a cork in it. Any writing? Oh, what a shame that hasn't got writing on it. Oh, it's still got, sorry. It's a shame it's not got any writing on it. It's definitely still got some of its original cack in there, I think. Bit of cack, bit of condensation. But that is a lovely Lovely panel type bottle. Cork still in it, but we'll pop that out to get that horrible stuff out. That is a nice shape. And I don't think I've got that shape, so although it's clear, I think I'm going to keep that one. Yeah, little I don't know what shape you'd call it. Arched panel bottle. We'll keep that, put that in the bag. That was half unearthed, obviously in somebody's footsteps. Oh, what's that bright coloured piece there? Oh, look at that, it's like a... oh, I don't know what it's like. Little plant, maybe? Oh, quite like that. Wonder if that was rounded down. Let me see if I can get it so you can see it. Sorry. That's a trouble. There we go. Look at that. The bright colours. Got pinks, blues, golds. That might actually make something quite nice if all the edges were rounded down. Like that. Can you see? Yeah, that's worth a try, that. Like I say, I don't keep much pottery. But I need to keep something to use with that grinder. Which I keep mentioning, but never actually turn on. I am going to turn it on. I'm going to get Mick to show me. I always get scared about new equipment. Anything that new, my cutting machine, the screen printing that I did last week. I don't know why. It's a new craft and I just get nervous. I just get nervous about doing new things. So, and that little grinder is no exception. I've wanted one for so long and could never afford one. Then thankfully, I'm very grateful. Karen bought me one, and yeah, I am going to use it. I'll get Mick to show me. I think once Mick's shown me, I feel a lot safer about it. I feel a lot happier. I think it'll open up a lot of craft ideas for me as well. So yeah, I think that, if you can see it, will grind down quite nice and make something beautiful. You know, Mick, let me just say about Mick, right? He just tootles along, scraping, and he says, I said, should we do a little bit of roundup? He says, yeah, we do a little bit of roundup. I've got a few things up here. I said, right, okay, you got a few. He says, nothing exciting. He says, I've got this. I said, oh, well, lens. He said, yeah, it's a bit broke. I said, don't matter, it's broke. I've got broken ones, I don't mind them broken. He said, and I've got this little bottle. And I looked at it because, you know, he's a few feet away from me. I looked at it and I said, hold it up, Mick, hold it up, Mick. The bottle, hold it up, please. Yeah, please. He said, I just found this bottle. And I don't know if you can see from here, right? You probably can't see. Let him bring it to us. And just, you know,
I didn't film it, I just found
this bottle. Can you see what it is? Oh my goodness me. Don't drop it, Mick, because that is a Bellink. Look, the bottles here are not sick either. That is a Bellink and I haven't got one. It's the first one, and he just said, oh, look what I've got. It's just got this. A couple of things, you know. It's got a Bellink. I'm livid because that should have been...
Just an old bottle.
And that should have been my find. But what a great find that he didn't even know he'd got because he just thought it was a bottle. So yeah, that is a super find and I'm really quite jealous. He nearly threw it, he said. Right, I need to investigate it a bit further. Come on, come with me. Let's have a look at this Bellink. See if I can get up here without... Okay, you can get out of here. Oh, this is the place to be. My bottles are all falling out the bag now. In my excitement to get to this... Oh, Bellink, let me tell you, this stuff is tricky. Tricky to walk on. Look, it's got a button and a lens. Oh my goodness, falling over. And a button. Look. Oh my. It's perfect. Mick, you've no idea what you've got. It's got a... Is it a...
You don't take all the bottles off if you ain't going to want them.
Oh no.
I know you threw it over there in the woods.
It's got a... You never nearly threw it in the woods. He's lying.
Temptation was on my side.
He wasn't going to throw it in the... Look at that with a B on the bottom. I thought my little baby was the star find, but you know it isn't. That Bellink is the star find, I think. Yeah. That's another bucket. We've got a double bucket list here.
Bucket list special.
Double bucket list special. A Bellink and a little baby. That, which I think is a snow baby, but not sure. That.
I bet if I thrown that away, I'll be called a bell or something.
You would be called a bell something, yeah, if you'd chucked it away. But yeah, super fine. He didn't even know we had. No. And look at a few other things. There's that lens that's a bit gnarly. I don't mind gnarly lenses. I like them. Button, lovely. And a little bottle. Super great finds. Need to change my battery. Right, I was just on my way to do the roundup and I was emptying my bag. And I couldn't find my Christmas tree. So I've just had to have a look. Luckily, I've only put my bag down in a few places. And here we have it. Oh, I found it. Mick gave me his magic clear driving glasses. oh, sorry about my hair, but you can see very, very clearly with these on for some reason. And I found it. Phew! Right, we can go and do a roundup now, can't we? Oh, I found my Christmas tree. Oh, I was just walking along to meet Mick, and I've just found this in the ground. Oh, I didn't have my camera on because, you know, that was it. I thought we were done. I was heading to talk to Mick. A little ridged amber bottle in perfect condition, just on the floor. Pathfind. You know I love my Pathfinds, and that is no exception. Don't think it's got writing on me. I've got 2 pairs of glasses on my head. They're all tangled up in my hair, so yeah, I don't think that's got writing on. But what a beautiful little find. A little, possibly poison, ridged bottle.
Right, I think we call it a day there. It's been quite an interesting day, hasn't it?
In fact, a few gems, a few little gems.
Not, a few times.
Not quantity, sorry, but we've got quality.
Good some stuff. I think probably the best time we've had since we've been here. Like, we've been here, I don't know, a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it's been good with the leads. Had to move the leads start.
Yeah, pesky.
You know, once you've got the leads moving, then you just got into the swing of moving the soil, and that's what I do. I just kept moving the soil, and stuff was popping up, and I just thought you didn't see because I didn't record most of it. Like, you know, only, I think on your video, because it's hard to hold the camera and dig it or scrape it.
And there's a lot of scraping where you see nothing.
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot you don't see, so you don't want to hold the camera all the time. You know, so we put the camera to one side, and then we find, well, that's how it is. But anyway, well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and get what you go real hot.
And we do have a Ko-fi link down below, so if you wanted to donate to our channel in any way, please go to the Ko-fi link and you can donate the price of a coffee or whatever amount you'd like to donate, because it all goes back into the channel. Petrol and equipment, we've bought lots of equipment recently, and thanks to you for all your donations.
The donations really help. Plus your name goes inside the
monthly draw.
Monthly draw, which will be coming out on the 30th.
31st Halloween.
31st Halloween
is
the next monthly draw, so this will be that week, so
oh, so hang on, is this Halloween?
That's like days, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays. But anyway, the 31st of October.
Yeah.
It's a draw day.
Yeah.
So if you do that live, so pop in, you might be a winner, and you might win a hamper. We've got a few goodies in them hampers. Anyway, thanks for watching. See us all again real soon, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow's live show tomorrow, Sunday at 7:30.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.